These drilling rigs that everybody's talking about, just start drilling again. That'll reduce the oil price. It takes so long to find rigs, to find crews, to find material. It's not a light switch you can just turn on and off. So I'm out in the field today and we had to weld all this pipe up, and I was thinking, because I'm cutting it back apart, and as crazy as that sounds, show them how long that pipe is. Everybody seems to think you can just turn on drilling. Hey guys, my links to the stories I do will be on my Telegram. It's at Financial Fitness 318. Go over there and sign up, and that's where I'm going to be posting my links. Like the video. Thanks, guys. All in the news about how the oil prices are going up, and I've been telling people that oil prices are going to go up. $100 a barrel is going to be a deal in the Thunderdome, and everybody thought I was crazy. And it only makes sense. We have doubled, the U.S. has doubled the amount of oil they get from Russia, because that's where our leaders think that we should get our oil from, is overseas. Somehow they make it cleaner than we do. Truth be known, that's where their buddies are. Anyway, when that happens, they shut production down everywhere else but here, I guess, because this is going wide open. Every time a Democrat gets in office, we go to work. We're working nonstop, from can till can't. You know, we were energy independent last year. But instead of getting our oil from here, we go to OPEC and Russia and all those guys. Now we're talking about getting it from Venezuela. That's like trading a turkey for a jaybird. But this is just an observation of what it takes to do a natural gas well. I had to weld all this pipe together and hydro test it, and now I'm going to cut it all back apart. That takes a long time. So just turning on the oil wells isn't what happens. It takes a long time to get drilling rigs, to get crews, to get the pipe, to get and fittings, pipe. Those things are getting hard to come by, and they're getting real expensive. So the oil prices very well could keep going up, not just in the short term. I mean, they could go up for a while. I'm not saying we won't have a downturn. I don't want to hear any comments about, see, oil went down. There's no doubt that it's going to have a downturn. Something will happen and it'll jump back down. But long term, if our administration doesn't do something pretty quick, it is legit going to be a doomsday scenario, because the price of oil will kill this economy if it goes too high. But I'm gonna cut this piece of pipe. Check it out. Cut this nice pretty well I made out. I bet you can hear that good. I'm not gonna put a date on it. I want to talk to you a little bit about the price of oil and how it's going to bankrupt this country and make it hell for people. So when the price of oil goes up, I want you to think through this, because I almost pulled a trigger on a barrel of oil about 6 months ago. Oil was cheap. I thought, man, I know I should. And for some reason, there's always that, it'll be okay feeling, you know? So I didn't. If I'd have done that, it would have helped me out a lot, because I think oils might keep going up. I've got 500 or 450 gallons of diesel that I keep on hand all the time. I use it in my equipment. That's kind of a cushion for me. But if you don't have that, you know, I'm assuming you've got some fuel tanks. I know gas has already jumped up, but I'm not sure what to do there. You know, the best thing to do was to do it beforehand. But that's one of those things. It's so hard to make these preparations beforehand. It's kind of a hard, because I'm the same way. We all are. It's an inconvenience to go load up all your gas cans and go fill them up, because there's, you know, the sky's falling. But truth is, the sky's not falling. It's just, we're entering the Thunderdome. I know that's kind of a cliche or whatever, but it really is like that. We don't know what's coming. Anything goes. Our leaders are going to do the opposite of what they need to do. I do not expect them to ever make a rational decision again. I'm over that. So I'm bracing for impact because they are going to treat this currency that we call the dollar the same way they've treated riots, the same way they've treated, I can't think, everything. They always make the wrong decision. Defund the police, all those other things. It's like they're constantly doing the wrong thing. So I just know they're going to do the wrong thing when it comes to our currency, when it comes to our oil, when it comes to everything else. Why would you not drill under our feet? Why would you not drill here? Why did they shut the Keystone pipeline down? I listened to that pesky, crazy, wild-eyed, redheaded lady, the spokesperson for the White House, and she said in a tweet, the true way, the best way to be energy independent is green, by being green. You're so stupid. It's so dumb. I can't believe it. We're not there, you dummy. It drives me crazy to hear this because I know what it takes to get drilling rigs drilling, and you got to think. You drill the hole in the ground, well then the frack crew's got to come. They got to frack the well and do all this stuff, and then I get to come in and I pipe it to the flow line. And it goes a flow line to the cooler, and the cooler will separate. And we got to, like I said today, we got to weld the pipe together and then cut it all back apart. And then weld it together again. And then x-rays got to come out there. It's a long, drawn-out thing after the drilling rig has been there. They act like it's something they can just, hey, let's produce some more oil tomorrow. That is not the way it happens now. You know, we're behind. So there's a lag. There's always a lag when these things happen. And I even notice it when, in my field of work, when people come to me, higher ups in the company, and they say, oh, we're fixing to get busy. We're fixing to get busy. We get slow. It's like, why did they tell me we're fixing to get busy? Because there's a lag time there. And in their head, it's going to happen, you know, pretty quick. But they've got to get all these things in place. And then when it's dead slow, we start to pick up, and then it's just wide open. But that's kind of the way natural gas and oil is. And then it's down. And keep in mind, before I let you go, I've probably already kept you on here too long. Natural gas has, it's up 150% in the last few months. It was $2 a thousand, you know, a few months ago. Now it's over $5, I think, I'm not sure. Keep in mind, it takes natural gas to make fertilizer. Just mull on that. As you see natural gas prices going up and fertilizer plants burning down, just try to think that through, as well as fuel prices and everything around you. And this sounds like a doom and gloom boom report, but it's not. It's actually me venting because you're an awesome community, and I think if we kind of mull on these things, we'll have a better grip on what to do later. I hope y'all enjoy the show. Y'all have an awesome, awesome day. I will see you tomorrow.